us on Radio Toko 106.7 FM every Wednesday from now till 20th April as we celebrate world music pioneer Aldwyn Roberts, Lord Kitchener, the Grandmaster. Radio Toko 106.7 FM in collaboration with the Kalypso Collectors of Trinidad and Tobago present Kitch at 100 Kitchener Kalypsos A to Z. Every Wednesday from now till April, we will be highlighting songs in alphabetical order from the discography of this great pioneer of world music. Join us from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. each Wednesday as we celebrate Kitch at 100 Kitchener Kalypsos A to Z right here at Radio Toko 106.7 FM, a breath of fresh air in support of community, creativity, and culture.
There once lived a man down in Trinidad, the Lord Kitchener, music superstar.
Brought to you in part by the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited. Unstoppable energy.
Lived a man down in Trinidad, the Lord Kitchener, music superstar. He sang from his heart through his calypsos, and so with his craft, yes, he made us laugh. Some say there was trouble in Arima from the time he left his mother's womb. He made every soul a dreamer when his music stepped into a room. That's why the world will remember Lord Kitchener. The world will remember Lord Kitchener. Yes, the world will remember Lord Kitchener. 'Cause when you're blessed with the music, brother, you can never die. Oh, Lord Kitchener, Lord Kitchener. Look, raise up yourself from day. Now it's time to break away. Lord Kitchener, Lord Grandmaster. Say, pick up yourself from day. Time to do a dingole. A master of song, a historian. Commoners and kings heard this griot sing. He brought to the music a majesty, a new way to see and feel a melody. From Manchester to Miami, Port of Spain and Kingston too, to the throbbing plains of Ghana, Africa. He did spin a heady brew for you. The world will remember Lord Kitchener. Yes, the world will remember. Lord Kitchener. The world will remember you, my brother. Lord Kitchener. Oh yeah, 'cause when you're blessed with the music, you can never die. Oh no. Lord Kitchener, Lord Kitchener. Look, raise up yourself from.
So good night to each and everyone. It's now 8 minutes on the downswing of 8 o'clock as you're inside Kitch at 100, where we continue with 400 of the best tracks from the great Lord Kitchener. Remember, for the whole month of April, we will be celebrating Kitchener, and we only reach letters O and P today, so we're going to continue straight down till we reach letter Z with all the tracks from Lord Kitchener. Zeno Constance is supposed to be in studio with me, but he's not here at the moment, so we're going to dive right in with the first track named O'Halloran Clock. Let's head to that Kitchener track as we continue Kitch at 100.
get on cockfight. I bounce up Miss McMayo who told me she gon' put me right. She said to put your money on Dick, that is, oh holler on cock. Hitch, I won't put you wrong. He bound to win with a bit of luck. So darling, put your money, I tell you. On oh holler on cock. Hitch, put $1 or $2. On oh holler on cock. I'm talking from experience. He's pouring hard on the rock. All the rest of them bad luck. With oh holler on cock. It was 3 o'clock, Papa, when the fight began. Mr. Augie's cock, meeting Dick in a blood and the sand. Miss McMayo screamed, Mr. Augie's, your body's too small. When Dick start to pick him, your footy end up with no cock at all. She tell me, put your money, I tell you. Oh no, holler and cock. Each put $1 or $2. Oh no, holler and cock. I'm talking from experience, he's paused stand up like a rock. Anytime you hear flutter, it's a holler and cock. Police make a raid, mama, what a dirty trick. 12 of them invade, they come on the whole or holler and dick. Barrows turn and say, Mr. Holleran, you damn bold face. You must win your fight when you armed with the biggest cock in the place. So put your money, I tell you, on no Holleran cock. Please put $1 or $2. On no Holleran cock. I'm talking from experience, he's first stand up like a rock. Anytime you have brother, it's a Holleran cock. Case, it was just like a comic. The magistrate turned his face when he see a holler on Dick. In fact, his lordship behaved as though he was rather shocked. He said, Inspector, may I ask, is this the normal size of a cup? She tell me, put your money, I tell you. On no holler and cock. Each put $1 or $2. On no holler and cock. I'm talking from experience, he's pouring hard as a rock. He picked me on me butter. That's a holler and cock. That's the cock.
Yes, and that was the O'Halloran Clock. It was arranged by the man Clive Bradley and released in 1976. And continue with the next track that was arranged by Clive Bradley. We have Ode to Tobago, which was released in 1969. Remember, it's Kitch at 100 right here, Radio Toku 106.7 FM. And it's yours truly, Inspector Krabby, in studio, continuing with this lovely program.
Come follow me onto a tiny land. Things to see, friends to meet, you would understand. Darling, get up, let us pack up, for the journey is a non-stop. It's a date, sweetheart, don't be late. Found by Robinson Crusoe. And it is said it's the land of tomorrow.
Princess Margaret say, come to Tobago for holiday. Now the whole world say, come to Tobago for holiday.
your native friend surely would be your host and show you some of the beauty from coast to coast. Lovely hotels, lovely beaches, lovely flowers, pretty faces. It is grand on this Crusoe land.
Let me go to Tobago, that paradise found by Robinson Crusoe.
And it is said it's the land of tomorrow.
Princess Margaret say, come to Tobago for holiday.
Now the whole world say, come to Tobago for holiday.
And once again, may I remind of you, up the hill to Fort George, there's a lovely view. As you look down curiously at the gray sand and the blue sea, you'll agree it's just heavenly.
Let me go to Tobago, that paradise found by Robinson Crusoe.
And it is said it's the land of tomorrow.
Princess Margaret say, come to Tobago for holiday.
Now the whole world say, come to Tobago for holiday.
For real beauty, well, it is my belief there is no other place like the Boca Reef, where the fishes seem to gather just to welcome every stranger. Tobago is the place to know.
Let me go to Tobago, that paradise found by Robinson Crusoe.
And it is said it's the land of tomorrow.
Princess Margaret say, come to Tobago for holiday.
Now the whole world say, come to Tobago for holiday.
Yes, and that was Kitch or Odd to Tobago. And I see you, Zeno. Good night, and welcome on the inside. I understand you had some little technical difficulties getting in tonight. You went in the wrong studio, as gathering.
No, I think I was sent to the wrong studio.
Oh, yeah.
So I just no, I'm back on track.
You're back on track.
Yeah, well,
Very good.
well, I just get the tailpiece of Kitchener's Ode to Tobago. You know, I think Francine is singing background in that song, chorus, but she actually also has a version, a recorded version of the same calypso.
Oh.
Come, let me, I have them both. Come, let me go to Tobago. So,
Wow. Right. Wow. History, information. Hey,
yeah.
you know, and this old lady work a mile and a half. I see we have 2 years for it, 1963 and 1965. Is it that he did 2 different versions of it? Or, sorry.
Nah, before that.
I've seen 4 different versions. I've seen
Yeah,
1953.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It
So,
was further back than that, 1953, yeah.
So the first time he signed was in 1953, and then in 63, 65, and 1993, they would have been placed on the albums after.
Yeah, because this is a very popular song. Well, you know, well, before we can play it, I can tell you that the interesting thing about this song is that Kitchener sings "Old Lady Walk a Mile and a Half," and she tilele.
Right.
And over the years, people have said Kitchener couldn't have been saying "Anchi Tilele" because tilele is a cloth, a fabric. So he was saying "Old Lady Walk a Mile and a Half in she tilele."
Oh, in she tilele. And
that is only, it's more logical.
Yeah, and when Marshall sang it, he said "and she tilele." So he
yeah,
made a little
no, Peter still always said it.
Peter still always said it. Yes.
Yeah, but Kitchener never said "Anchi Tilele." I have listened to all the versions, all 4, and he always says "Anchi Tilele." So it would be logical to say he walk a mile and a half. Now, in fact, despite the fact that they say tilele is a cloth, there's one source that says tilele was also a word that means tired, you know, a burnout. So logically now she walk a mile and a half and she burn out.
But she burn out.
Yeah. Anyway, you can play it. The last interesting thing about this song, of course, is that this melody predates Kitchener. In fact, it's on the 1914, 1920 something album Pioneers of Kalypso, done by I forget now the band, who band it is. All those band leaders have it. It is called "Old Lady, Old Lady." It's the same melody, so obviously, but once we catch Kitchener borrowing a melody, that became very popular later on. All right, "Old Lady, Old Lady."
Yeah,
Not "Old Lady, Old Lady," but "Old Lady Walk a Mile
and a Half." Yes, so let's go.
Why and she tilele. Why and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Boom bam.
Why and she tilele.
Bada boom bam.
Why and she tilele.
Bling bam.
Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele.
Up the hill, down the hill, was Miss Vito there. She was walking the distance to Point Fontaine. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele.
Why and she tilele.
Boom bam.
Why and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele.
She left home from Arima at 6:30. When she reached to Aruga, she was so deep. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Boom bam.
Why and she tilele.
Boom bam.
Why and she tilele.
Hari blah blah.
Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele.
With a Martinican towel she tie her head. In a basket she had 2 cassava bread. Old lady walk a mile and a half and she tilele. Old lady walk a mile and a half and still boom bang, bye 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 bang 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 boom bang bye bye do bang bang play oh. Old lady walk a mile and a half and still old lady walk a mile and a half and still.
So yes, the old lady walked a mile and a half and tail. So
And she
after he walked a
did it.
mile and a half, it tired. So I'm hearing kids saying the old lady walked a mile and a half and tillily. In the backup to hearing walk a mile and a half and she tillily.
Yeah, well, I mean, one more interesting thing is that the old lady is actually Holly Vittorio's mother. I mean, you know, the great TV personality. And Kitchener does say so in the song, you know. I think Victoria, she was walking the distance at point 40. And, you know, there's a little talk about that, how Holly is vexed with Kitch was putting the mother in the Kalypso. But that's the second part I don't know is true. I know the first part that is actually for his mother. Tell me something. I'm getting an echo. Is that my thing? So like, or you hear me echo too?
No, I'm not hearing the echo.
All right, that's all right. That's by me. No problem. Okay.
All right. So the next track, let me see. That was let's head to Old Time Calypso, which was arranged by the man Les St. Paul in 1998. All right, so we head straight to that.
Yeah.
Anything before we play it or
Well, yeah,
after?
it's just one of those many calypsos over the years in which the calypsonian reflects on the past, and like always, you know, we feel that the past was a much nicer and more beautiful time, so we could bring back the old ones that could be here in the real thing. I mean, you know, Melody has a song about that. A whole host of people. The idea of bring back the old time days. I think it's because we steeped when we were growing up in a particular music, and even when you get older, when you look back fondly, and we say that was the best time. So this is what I keep showing, and actually he calls Calypsos by name, what he says were the better of those from long time, old time Calypsos. All right.
So let's head to this one.
They leave all them California and questioning me. Kids, where Calypso born since 1980. They leave all them California and questioning me. Where Calypso born since 1980. They say they're tired with this stupidness that us here. On the count of four, put your hand in the air. It's like they want to drive people insane. But cut them for me. Standing for that again. We want the old time melody, I'm begging you. The old time harmony and lyrics too. The old time story and the old time theme. Like the days when the Calypso reigns supreme. Like Chi and Dinah, Ring-O-Rama, old time Calypso. Big bamboo and fire, old time Calypso. Bring down Donkey City. Royal Trail and Fun in Harmony. Old time Calypso. Trinidad is my land. Old time Calypso. Hold like this Maria. Old time Calypso. Chinese children calling me daddy. Old time Calypso. Atlanta, Miami, and Canada. They think we stupid, but we just would like them to know. We know the difference between a good and bad calypso. We want the old time melody of begging you, the old time harmony and lyrics too, the old time story and the old time beat, like the days when the calypso reigns supreme. Like move your foot, let me pass, play my old time calypso. Matilda and Nora, old time calypso. One is king, the ground Zeppelin, old time calypso. In a calabash and timidity, old time calypso. Trouble in a rima, old time calypso. The boom boom, the double the zoom zoom, old time calypso. Wrong screen girl, Amber Kaira, old time calypso. Mango tree and Elsie River, old time calypso. I really don't like this comment, it's looking so bad. The people tend to blame Trinidad. They say it's the Trini singers that started it first, and every year it's getting worse and worse. They say, Kitchy, I hold you responsible. You and Sparrow have not set an example. Get a school and teach you how to sing and maintain your name as two great calypso king. We want the old time melody of begging you, the old time harmony and lyrics too, the old time story and the old time key, like the days when the calypso reigns supreme, like Jonah and the Bay and Chikelele, old time calypso. Mama look a boo boo there, old time calypso. Rum and Coca-Cola, old time calypso. 10 to 1 murder, old time calypso. Kids come go to bed, old time calypso. Have a small comb to scratch your head, old time calypso. Strong cocker and fever, old time calypso. James and Jones, honey, they're mine, old time calypso. Old time calypso, old time calypso, old time calypso, old time calypso.
So yes, it's all about the old time calypso right here on Radio Toko. It's all about Kitch at 100, and we're celebrating the catalog of the great Lord Kitchener. You know, the whole month of April we keep it for his birthday, but we're not stopping until we reach Z in his calypsos. And in June, if I could stand corrected, we have the play coming up, Walk a Mile and a Half. I'm correct?
Well, almost. You would make the walk. You would make
You
the
would
walk.
make the walk. And
Coming up
you would
in
make the
June,
walk.
yes, but the very last couple of days of May, and then running into June. So that's it. We now in the early stages of the promotion. So within a week or two, we'll be full blast, and the whole nation would hear about how theater meets calypso.
Yes, out there, yes.
Yeah.
So you all look out for more info. Keep tuned to Radio Toko. We're gonna have the full info on it, full everything about it. So look out for that. So Zeno, I'm heading to a track here named On the Telephone.
Oh, I think the girl who's tying out here is a girl named Olga. Olga on the telephone and not paying Kitchener attention. Yeah, it's one of those. I think Kitchener have 200 calypsos with a woman name in it.
With a woman name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah, I think
right now
this one is Olga.
for the amount of days and we've been going here, I haven't realized in here, but every time
Yeah.
there's some woman and some bacchanal or something or something.
Even when the calypso is not named after the woman, somehow you always singing about a woman. But that's it. Yeah,
It's
so
something,
I
something.
think that's Olga. I'll make sure when I hear it.
All right, so let's take in
Olga,
on the telephone
on the
here.
telephone.
Yeah.
Anyway you turn, you hear they say woman bad, but I want you find a place to be Trinidad. Anyway you turn, you hear they say woman bad, but I want you find a place to be Trinidad. Olga make me ball when she get a late phone call. Boy, I had to cry, water in my eye. You talk to a man on the telephone last night. You make all your plans on the telephone last night. You thought I was sleeping because I was snowing, but you didn't know, cause you was hiding behind the door. Good night, darling, is something man start to talk. I just round the corner taking a casual walk. How you enjoy that night at Maracas Bay? I wish I was there with you again, Olga say. My head start to roll, I nearly to lose control. Something crossed my mind, I'm left kitchen stick your
The great Lord Kitchener.
You talk to a man on the telephone last night. You make all your plans on the telephone last night. You thought I was sleeping because I was snowing, but you didn't know, cause you was hiding behind the door. Come back again, darling, do you still love me? And she like a fool only falling sincerely. Well, send me a kiss instead through the telephone. I just want to prove you belong to Fred alone. My blood start to flow, a feeling to charge a blow, but I couldn't protest because I want to hear the rest. You talk to a man on the telephone last night. You make all your plans on the telephone last night. You thought I was sleeping because I was snowing, but you didn't know, cause you was hiding behind the door. I lose all my patience after I couldn't wait. When I hear the man and Olga making a date. If you hear the dismal place where they plan to meet, Rich Plenty go Martin Unity Street. I stay from behind and say, darling, change your mind. Don't look out for Fred, I'll be there instead. You talk to a man on the telephone last night. You make all your plans on the telephone last night. You thought I was sleeping because I was snowing, but you didn't know, cause you was hiding behind the door.
Yeah.
Get to the
For Olga, second time around, she had already dealt with Olga in Mount Olga, a mountain climbing area that brilliant Dublanta from earlier time. That's the boss.
wow, 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 wow. This man, this man, all got the telephone. So, wow. Let me see. The next one we're gonna go to is, let me see, going to my list. One Foot Man. One Foot Man, which was sung. Let me see, One Foot Man. Sorry. I'm saying One Foot Man is that, sorry, that one. Yes, One Foot Man. Let's take in this one and see what this One Foot Man is all about.
She says she don't want no normal man to tamper with she. I just cannot really understand it, so contrary. You could be handsome and nice, them girl would do what you twice. They get critical, they going for the man that is abnormal. Mama, who the woman want? They say he just love the way they flaunt. Who the young lady's craving for? Yes, these men they really adore. I say, Cathy, what it is you love of the One Foot Man? She say, Kitchy, it's like hand in glove, we both understand. He just got to look in my eye and rest that foot on my thigh. Then I'm in my glee, makes me feel I'm in ecstasy. The girls have me so confused. Yeah, imagine the man they choose. Why them girls love the One Foot so? Please tell me, I would like to know. I say, Cathy, if this is in vain, tell me in advance. She say, Kitchy, I gon' tell you plain, you ain't stand a chance. You know you ain't have 1 foot, I think you better stay put. Kitchy, I'm your friend, leave me alone for the 1 foot men. The loving we can't resist. Yes, the romantic way they kiss. Yes, these men could really romance. No normal man ain't have a chance. And now all the women boasting high of the 1 foot men. They say it is ready to what I right down to the end. So don't come with your pretty face. Good looks cannot take their place. Hear the woman say, the 1 foot man is the man today. You hear what the woman shout. It come from the horse's mouth. No one could make them change their mind. Which
Yes, so it's all about the 1 foot man right here on Radio Togo 106.7 FM. Kitch at 100. This month, Kitch would have turned 100 years old. So with that in mind, we are heading down all the tracks from A to Z, so it's over 400 tracks of songs from the legend himself. So Zeno, 1 foot man.
Yeah, I think if you're not kitchen having fun, and they'll ditty that, the preference for the women and them. But I love the music and that, it's up tempo and
Yes, it is.
sing along. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That is, yes, you could. And we got one more. Well, let's check in time. We got 2 more tracks for the O. We have one named One to Hang.
Yes, One to Hang. And one of the 2 calypsos that Kitchener wrote and that famous or maybe infamous. Abdul Malik murder trial. I think when it was 1973, 74. But we had a trial and then we had the verdict and so on. Kitchener would write.
One to 1973. Yeah, 1973.
Yeah, the first one, also known as Parmesa. And he would sing another one later on.
In 1994.
Yeah. But not 94. A couple years later, he would sing another one about the trial. But in Abdul Malik was eventually hanged for the murder of the Baba Skerrit and for the Englishwoman Gail Benson.
Okay.
So, Kitchener wrote 2 songs on that particular very famous murder trial from the mid-70s.
Okay, right. So if you all didn't know, well, now we all know. So let's take in the track and see what Kitch did with this particular one.
Of a rima, so the people say. Protest is involved in a murder just the other day. One fella viewed the situation like king getting brown. He decided to throw in the sponge and turn witness for the crown. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. You swear on oath to talk the truth. You cut the truth. You talk, and they believe you. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Mama sa, they think you the ringleader. When the judge accept the verdict and let the hammer bang, 3 say, one to hang. Then started explaining this I have to say. I was asked to help in the digging of a soccer wing. I see about push young Joe Skerrit till he reached the deck. Then Mr. Malik up with a cutlass and chop him on the neck. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. You swear on oath to talk the truth. You cut the truth. You talk, and they believe you. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Mama sa, they think you the ringleader. When the judge accept the verdict and let the hammer bang, 3 say, one to hang. The lawyer from St. Lucia, so with due respect, this witness and accomplice of the murder, I strongly object. Cousin Philip died in a law book, my friend take it cool. Your worship observe this paragraph, objection overruled. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Oh, Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. You swear on earth to talk the truth. You cut the truth. You talk, you ramouche. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Oh, Mama sa, they say you the real leader. When the judge accept the verdict and let the hammer bound, we say, want to have. This was no surprise to the critic around the corner. When the jurors brought in a verdict guilty of murder, they asked Malik what he got to say. He just shook his head. The judge must sentence you to hang till you are dead. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Oh, Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. You swear on earth to talk the truth. You cut the truth. You talk, and they believe you. Mama sa, they say you do Congo sa. Oh, Mama sa, they deem you the ringleader. When the judge accept the verdict and let the hammer bang, we say, want to have.
Yeah, man. I think the next Kalypso was Stand Ya, but which we'll hear later on when we come by
the S.
Yes, and so on. But this is very important Kalypso documenting a famous murder trial.
Wow. Right. I know that that song was actually created by Dikoto, Dikoto. I think that's the pronunciation of the name, right?
Yeah.
1973. And you know, we have just completed the O's.
Okay. We're going good.
Going good, yes.
Not many O's, but a lot of P. So
PP, like this one is PP99.
Yes,
PP99.
that after Kitchener's famous car, which he sang about in a couple of Kalypsos. One is PP99.
PP99, yeah. So that's here, PP99. As we switch over into the piece now, remember it's all about Kitch at 100 right here on Radio Toko 106.7 FM.
I go drive me baby, regardless to what they say. They could come and hold me when they see it park up there. I tired with the wrecker, with their childish behavior. As soon as you stop, they come in like a combo to pick you up. I go park me baby any place. With me big fat bamboo in the way. So the wrecker says come and police will get a taste. He's a lovely Jaguar, everybody know he's mine. Registration number, well, it's PP99. She's a very fast mover, with a lot of horsepower. So, the wrecker should know that they are moving this PP so. I go park my PP any place. With me big fat bamboo in the way. So, the wrecker could come and police so get a taste. The whole of last year, well, they really make me mourn. Anytime they appear, this kitchen a car we gone. And it's so people laughing when they see me car going. Hear them, Kitch, what you gonna do? You sing on them, so they sing on you. I go back with Pee any place, any place, any place. With the big fat bamboo in the waist. So, you reckon could come and police go get a taste? I hear a slogan, and I think it's really true. Them police woman gonna be walking record too. Well, you know how they fresh up, and they like to interrupt. If they give me any problem, I gonna drive me pee on top of them. I go back with pee any place, any place, any place. With the big fat bamboo in the waist. So, the records that come and police go get a taste.
Yeah. In trouble, he'll pack pee on top of them.
Yeah, Kitchener Region War. Now I know Kitchener has 2 calypsos about his Jaguar. That's the big car he had. I can't remember the name of the other one. But Gypsy did do a response to Kitchener, making mockery of, well, fun essentially, not mockery of Kitchener's PP. And using the idea of the PP to make a kind of double attack, sexual kind of
thing, yes, yeah.
Image. Yeah. So Kitchener like the PP because it was big in the tongue. When he come down and people see the Jaguar, it is, I mean, in them times, you had a big car. So I know Gypsy gave me a little answer somewhere. I can't remember the name of Gypsy song now. Something about the PP anyway. But all good fun.
Right. Wow. And I know we spoke a couple times, a couple sessions before that. Kitch did a lot of songs for Pan.
Yeah.
I'm correct? Yes. And
yes.
This next track, Pan Round the Neck. Which
Kitchener we called him earlier days.
Earlier days, yeah. Arranged by the man Ed Watson in 1979.
Yeah, Kitchener. He kind of recording I don't know exactly when the Pan Round the Neck, which was named later the Single Pans, when it was revived. But not being a panist myself, but I think Hoytonians and was one of the pans sides that were the first to go back to that. But that was the early years. In the early years when the pan came out in the 40s and so on, and people started moving the pans from the street instead of pushing them and so on. They started carrying them around your neck, which was, you can imagine for us playing pan downtown, hold the pan in one hand and play with the other hand, because that's the only way they could move on the street.
Right.
Yeah. So then for us decided, listen, we could put the pan around your neck, with both hands. Very interesting in development. So this is not throwback song, so I think that era. Kitch is celebrating those early pan orchestras. Okay, let's hear him.
Let's hear him, yes. Let's take it in.
Around the start of the 40s, pan round the neck, jump out brisk. They rendered shows melodies. They sounded something like this. Walk by, boom boom, move by, stand by, boom boom, march right. But look, I want the public to understand. When you hear them talk about pan, this is how it all began. The original steel band. Head strong, boom boom, all strong. That's anything fun. This is how it all began. The origin of steel band.
Headstrong,
Boom, boom,
hold strong. That's how the bing bong, diggity ding dong. Fine round the neck.
They used to cause a sensation upon the streets every day. People gather in their thousands to hear these geniuses play.
Walk fast,
Boom, boom, boom.
move fast, play loud,
Boom, boom.
mash brass.
Well, look, I want the people to understand when you hear them talk about pan. This is how it all began. The origin of steel band.
Headstrong,
Boom, boom.
hold strong. That's how the bing bong, diggity ding dong. Fine round the neck.
Yes, so it's all about pan round the neck. Zeno, we're going to pay a quick bill and come back with more with Inside Kitch at 100 right here on Radio Toku 106.7 FM. Okay, it seems as the ad doesn't want to play, so let's head to the next track. One time, Zeno, let's head to the next track. It's going to be Pan Birthday. Let's get into
That's
this.
another one of the pan celebration songs.
Oh, another one of it. Okay, right. So let's hear what he has with this one.
Every corner you go, this goes on. A lot of skylarkers arguing. Everyone seems to know when pan born. In actual fact, they know a thing. Pan made its entry, as I recall to mind. 15th February, Carnival 39. So now I'm calling on every single steel band to celebrate the birthday of pan.
Bring up the sun, ready to play. How is your plan? Carnival day.
All over town, in every street,
Jump around, jump in the beat.
celebrate.
Everybody want to celebrate.
Jump, 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 jump.
Come along before it is too late.
Adieu.
Come now we have a birthday life.
Alive, alive, alive.
We get to do it still band time.
Waving the hoop, they sing,
Pan birthday,
they play,
happy birthday.
they swing,
Pan birthday,
they sway,
happy birthday.
they dance,
Pan birthday,
they wail,
happy birthday.
they prance,
Pan birthday,
they wail.
happy birthday.
It was raining that carnival day, that historic day when it all began. People jumping and whining away. The rhythm really had them in command. That's when the public for the first time heard the pan. Was to the music of Alexander Ragtime Band. A wonderful occasion that's stick in my memory. That was the day pan went down in history.
Bring up your side, ready to play. How was your plan? Carnival day.
All over, in every street,
Jump around, down in the beat. Everybody want to celebrate.
jump, 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 jump.
Come along before it is too late.
Adieu.
Come now we have a birthday life.
Alive, alive, alive. the drive never stop. Men like Spree and Junior Pushet, they just wanted to strive to the top. Thanks to the brilliant Ellie Manet, Neville Jules and All Stars, they rendered good support. Lanka and Invader together held the fort. They kept up the struggle, from strength to strength they win, from zero to the national instrument.
Bring out your style, ready to play. I want your mind, got it again.
All over town, in every street,
Jump around,
celebrate.
everybody wants to celebrate.
Jump, 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 jump.
Come along before it is too late.
Adios.
Come let me have a birthday life.
Alive, alive, alive.
We get to move and feel right time.
Living the road, they sing.
Happy birthday,
They fed,
happy birthday,
they crown,
happy birthday,
they sweat,
happy birthday,
they skip,
happy birthday,
they wheel,
happy birthday,
they flip,
happy birthday.
they scream. They sing, they play, they swing, they sway, they dance, they rail, they plan, they wail, they jump, they move, they bump, they groove, they whine, they fall, they grind, they ball, they jam, they pet, they cram.
Pan birthday, boy. Pan birthday, right here. Zeno?
Yeah, well, I think that was, if I maybe in 1989, on the 50th anniversary of the invention of the pan. But that's another one of Kitchener's celebratory song. Yeah, plenty of talk about when he would pan. So I'm sure there were a couple more pan. Pan on the neck,
Yes, we have
pan birthday. And we're going again.
Right, we have
Much more pan.
Pandingole. Pandingole.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So and then we have Pan Earthquake.
You see?
So we're going
We
to
now start,
do-
man.
yeah.
Plenty pan.
We now start plenty pan tunes. Yes, plenty pan tunes. So let's play Pan. So we'll go straight into Pan Earthquake. Then we'll come back right after. Yes.
It was Pan last panorama with his steel band competition. They excelled in the savannah. The music was high, we can't deny. They had me going one, man, woman, and child. Music in galore, never heard before. All spectators leave their seat, fascinated by the beat. Everyone agreed that it was a musical jamboree. Well, we never hear its song so sweet. They had all the fans stamping their feet. With thunderous applause, everybody shouting and bawling. The way how they play, they had people jumping. Could you imagine Pandingolane? First we heard from Desperado, they sung gorgeous and stupendous. Train to Peck, phase 2 and solo. Well, they set a pace that rocked the place. Then come Mary Tone, threatening the throne. People jumping up, oh Lord, and no one to Then as chords start to play, and the whole place break away, a man swear on earth, we already get our money's worth. Well, we never hear it song so sweet. They had all the fans stamping their feet. With thunderous applause, everybody shouting and bawling. The way how they play, they had people jumping. Could you imagine? Banding going. Now they waiting on Professor San Fernando, little hero. Yes, he set the stage on fire. When he did perform this band by storm, he had them on their toes, jumping out their clothes. A Professor Ike say he bound to win tonight. But when champion Renegade really started to parade in the judge's view, he was close second to Gypsy Maru. Well, we never hear it song so sweet. They had all the fans stamping their feet. With thunderous applause, everybody shouting and bawling. The way how they play, they had people jumping. Could you imagine? Banding going.
The place start to tremble, houses start to shake. A man say look trouble, another earthquake. It's only December, I repair the juba. Now all the dreams seem to shatter. Ceiling cracking, walls keep tumbling. And look, the doors and window they all break. Show you the power of this earthquake.
Well, we tremble up, we up the toe, moving to and fro. We dancing, laughing, the vibration shaking up the ground. How we going around? We dancing, laughing, we felt the earth as it moved rapidly. We were almost sure we would fall over.
I tell them no, you don't have to worry. That tremor is the band competing in the savannah. But they're still balling. Mama told you, I tell them
It's an earthquake you hearing. It's renegade and desperate jamming. Earthquake. Oh, bomb. Earthquake. I remind them, don't be misled by the tremor. It's pan jamming in the savannah. Earthquake. Still trembling. Earthquake. I say, people, can't you hear the steel band rhythm? Well started crying, she complaining too. She said she get ruined, tell me what to do. I have no insurance, I support my parents. Who's going to come to assistance? I'm left to mourn, everything gone. Be quick, destroy the building completely. Not even a teacup to drink some tea.
Well, they never have we on the toe, moving to and fro, we dancing, Latin, the vibration shaking up the ground, how we going around, we dancing, Latin, we felt the earth as it moved rapidly, we were almost sure we would fall over.
I tell them no, you don't have to worry, that tremor is the band competing in the savannah. But they're still balling. Mama told you, I tell them, it's an earthquake you hearing. It's renegade and desperate jamming. Oh, bomb. I remind them, don't be misled by that tremor. It's pan jamming in the savannah. Still trembling. I say, people, can't you hear the steel band rhythm? I try to convince them it's not an earthquake, it's the steel band rhythm that causing the shake. They thought I was stupid, they thought I was wicked, to think that they are uneducated. How could one band shake this big land? Kitchy, like you cannot differentiate between a steel band and an earthquake.
But the tremor of the on the toe, moving to and fro, we dancing, Latin, the vibration shaking up the ground, how we going around, we dancing, Latin, we felt the earth as it moved rapidly, we were almost sure we would fall over.
I tell them no, you don't have to worry, that tremor is the band competing in the savannah, but they still balling. Mama told you, I tell them, it's an earthquake you're hearing, it's renegade and desperate jamming. Oh, bomb. I remind them, don't be misled by that tremor, it's pan jamming in the savannah. Still trembling. I say, people, can't you hear the steel band rhythm?
Earthquake. Yes. And those are back-to-back tracks from... Well, telling you about Pan. First we played Pan Dingole, then Pan Earthquake, and Pan Dingole was arranged by the man Lesson Paul. It was done in 1991. And Pan Earthquake was done by Boy Mitchell in 1994. Two great pan tunes back to back, Zeno.
Yeah, and more to come, so you might as well keep going. There's much to explain about them, and I'm sure somewhere on the horizon, waiting is things like pan in A minor and pan in harmony and others. So might as well keep going. It's when you talk Kitchener, you talk pan, so therefore.
Right, so we're going to keep going. The next one is going to be Pan Explosion. So that's seeking Pan Explosion.
But sure, you're gonna feel your sapper and get your shot. Jump up in the room. It's bomb explosion in the room.
Surprise for all you know they can spring overnight. We all have my blessing. May best man win. Come shooting, come walking. You go get scared, you go get yourself. Not maybe, but surely you're going to feel. You jump like a bird. Music of the highest class. Jump up in the room, it's bomb explosion in every room.
Yes, so it's all about pan explosion right here. Radio took
Pan after
16.7
pan
FM.
after pan, man.
Yeah, pan after pan. I
So
know
you
we
might
have
as
more
well
pan
keep
music.
going because it's just pan.
Yeah, so let's hit the next one time. Do you know we ain't playing? We
Yeah.
still play with it, right? Alright, so let's hit the next one.
Pan.
is here. Yeah, pan is here to stay.
Oh, I see.
Let's take in this one. Yeah. Pan is here to stay. Yeah, this was done in 1986 and it was arranged by the man Leston Paul. And the previous song, Pan Explosion, was also arranged by the man Leston Paul. So let's take in Pan Here to Stay.
Destined to fall. is happening at all. All I see is progress. All I see is success. Like they cannot hear how the people cheer when the bands appear.
Jumping all around, falling on the ground.
When you hear them tenors ring,
Burning in the air, moving with the wind.
you hear them tingling, tingling, tingling.
Sweet music,
Let the people say, let them have your way. But remember this slogan,
I'm here to stay.
and it's marvelous, so to speak. Music mesmerizing your soul. It's an orchestra so unique, and is at the helm of the world. And in America, Europe and Australia, well we can't deny, and it's flying high, moving to the sky.
Jumping all around, falling on the ground.
When we hear them tenors ring,
Burning in the air, moving with the wind.
we hear them tingling, tingling, tingling.
Sweet music,
Let the people say, let them have their way. But remember this slogan,
I'm here to stay.
to say that the pan is gone through, that is ignorance, I'm afraid. I could tell them a thing or two. Pan is on New York, in parade. Whosoever thinks so, I am sure they don't know that the pan is seen among king and queen and on the movie screen.
Jumping all around, falling on the ground.
When you hear them tenors ring,
Burning in the air, moving with the wind.
you hear them tingling, tingling, tingling.
Sweet music,
Let it be
So it's all about Pan is here to stay. And we ain't pausing. Let's head to
Yeah, no sticking is Pan until the
that's that's
until the hour.
mentioned earlier. Yeah. Let's go to Pan in A minor. Yeah, let's go
But
straight
you know,
to
this is the biggest of them all, Pan A minor. That has gone through the world. Yeah, all in America and then these college bands are playing Pan A minor. There's version in opera style is and of course Renegades in the Panama. But this is a big one. Let's go.
They say to me they want a musical change in Pan. Well, I didn't tell them yes, but I didn't tell them no. I say, well, gentlemen, I'm gonna do the best I can. As long as you challenge me, well, I'm going to have a go. They all indicated that they were getting bored, and they will appreciate something new. So I thought it best to change to the minor chord to see really who is who.
Big band,
Who be on the tenor,
big band,
bringing out the minor.
big band,
Up come the professor
big band,
to add to the fire.
big band,
Calling on Bradley
big band,
to challenge Beverly,
big band,
which means Desperado.
big band.
Go answer Tokyo. You go hear Pan in A minor with them steel band from all over. You're gonna hear them at the battle, they'll be going through a test. You're gonna hear them at the pass, burning the grass.
Big band, big band, big band, big band.
I walk around the room and I started to create. I know how to prove to them I have the ability. I dare and then decide the minor should dominate. If not entirely, for most of the melody. You notice the chorus carries a simple hook from E7 to A minor. It really designed to give you a strange new look on the road to Panorama.
Big band,
They tell me carefully,
big band,
preparing already,
big band,
but something just tell me,
big band,
and very not easy.
big band,
No one ever mentioned
big band,
the strength of Blue Diamond,
big band,
forgetting that Sando
big band.
would upset the whole show. You go hear Pan in A minor with them steel band from all over. You're gonna hear them at the battle, they'll be going for a test. You're gonna hear them at the pass, burning the grass.
Big band, big band, big band, big band.
want the boys to know the Grandmaster wish you well. Following the instruction, you should be singing sweet. I do sincerely hope every single band excel. I know you're going to have the crowd falling over their feet. Remember, you're fighting for tonal quality, the spirit of carnival and good phrase, arrangement and interpretation, certainly, as to win all the judges' praise.
Beat band.
They say Casablanca,
Beat band.
Taliban invader,
Beat band.
and some band from Arima.
Beat band.
They master the minor,
Beat band.
but I know you can't trust.
Beat band.
Solo and Exodus,
Beat band.
all will be hoping to
Beat band.
destroy it tomorrow. You're gonna hear pan in A minor, with them steel band from all over. You're gonna hear them at the battle, be going through a test. You're gonna hear them at the pass, burning the grass.
Beat band. Beat band. Beat band. Beat band.
The brass band will be wailing on the big day, while the steel band's harmonizing in their own way. As they play loud syncopating, and the large crowd celebrating, falling mass, this is band of class.
When the steel band play on Carnival Day,
hear the rhythm, love the rhythm, make you feel to jump up.
so you start to sway, then you break away.
It's a feeling so exciting, when you start you can't stop.
Ding-a-ling,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding.
that's the beat of the iron. We raise our hands and we jump and kick, singing merrily, falling harmony.
Pass by Salvatore, Juve morning. Man, you hear band until you giddy, they ain't joking. Their rendition is excellent, with a new form of arrangement. Shake your waist, sweet band in the place.
When the steel band play on Carnival Day,
hear the rhythm, lovely rhythm, make you feel to jump up.
so you start to sway, then you break away.
It's a feeling so exciting, when you start you can't stop.
Ding-a-ling,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding.
that's the beat of the iron. We raise our hands and we jump and kick, singing merrily, falling harmony.
You can hear bass and the guitar in the background, while the cello and the tenor with the big song. Then they all join together with the rhythm of the drummer. Papillon, harmony for soul.
When the steel band play on Carnival Day,
Hear the
rhythm, lovely rhythm, make you feel to jump up.
So you start to swing, then you break away.
It's a feeling so exciting when you start to can't stop.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding, that's the beat of the iron.
Bass!
Raise our hearts as we jump with me, singing dirty, ballin' harmony.
We have put into perfection an orchestra. We can challenge Duke Ellington or Glenn Miller. We can rise to the occasion with the best of orchestration. You don't say that is fun today.
When the steel band plays,
Murder,
an evil day,
fire, hear the rhythm, lovely rhythm, make you feel to jump up.
so you start to swing, then you break away.
It's a feeling so exciting when you start, you can't stop.
Ding-a-ling,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding.
that's the beat of the iron.
Bass!
We raise our hearts as we jump with me, singing dirty, ballin' harmony.
Pan in Harmony. I think it's around 1976 somewhere there. When Kitchener last road march. But even after that, a lot of Panama champions played Kitchener song. And in fact, remember in 1975,
Right. Yes.
I hope I'm speaking, 7 of the 8 bands in the final played Kitchener's P. Simon. And only
Okay,
Antillean
okay.
All-Stars actually played a Shadow song. Come away Shadow. It's all Kitchener for the Panama that year. It's very interesting. So a lot of Pan songs and we name Pan in the title for Kitchener. All right.
All right. So with watching the times, we have about 2 more that we should be able to squeeze in.
Yeah, okay.
Panorama, it's Panorama Night. We confirm the tracks. Yes, Panorama Night. We're gonna go Panorama Night, and then from Panorama Night, let's see next track, Pan in 21st Century. So we're gonna go to those 2 tracks back
All
to
right,
back,
so
and
you
then
see
we
more
come in and we
Pan.
close off. More Pan
All right,
music,
so
yeah.
more Pan. Yeah, I just want it to. Yeah. When they
Right,
say
so-
Pan and they say P, you say Kitchener, 20 Pan.
Yeah, yes.
Panorama and more Pan.
More
All right.
Pan, yeah. So here is Panorama Night, followed by Pan in the 21st Century.
Mildred met with disaster, shame to tell the mother. Mildred met with disaster, it happened at Panorama. She left the crowd and went somewhere drinking. Well, some panman thief she belonging. She run home, she eye full of tears, relating the mother of the affairs. She said, Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, Mommy. Oh God, I was feeling tired, darling. I tried to restrain the captain, but he won't take me high. Mama losing Panorama Night. This is how he tricked me. He waited until I was tipsy. Then he started moving his finger like an octopus round the shoulder. Down and down, the finger start creeping as though he knew where my purse was hiding. On our struggle, on our plea, he still won't take no notice of me. Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, mommy. Oh, come, I was feeling darling. I tried to restrain the captain, but he won't take me high. Mama losing panorama night. I can't believe how it happened. For a start, my purse wasn't open. I had my legs crossed together and holding my purse in the center. All at once, something got me frightened. It was the spider hands of the captain. Every time I turned to give him a slap, the purse just vanished out of my lap. Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, mommy. Oh, come, I was feeling tight, darling. I tried to restrain the captain, but he won't take me high. Mama losing panorama night. If you wouldn't beat me, I will tell the truth of the story. I was only blaming the captain, but it's not the way how it happened. I'm the guilty party, I admit. Mom, it's me who told him to take it. He begged so pitifully, I broke down and gave him as a souvenir. Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, mommy. Oh, come, I was feeling tight, darling. I tried to restrain the captain, but he won't take me high. Mama losing panorama night.
Looking for
You hear in pan arranged since in 1943, but there'll be drastic change in the 21st century. For if you listen through this melodious melody, my friend, you just have to agree undoubtedly. The kind of a music you can't help but jump in.
It's really terrific, it's tantalizing.
Having heard the melody, it is plain for you to see
what the part will be in the 21st century.
The very first surprise is the tuning of the pan. They would be standardized throughout the entire land. The use of music sheets would be made mandatory so that the band competes with full authority. The kind of a music you can't help but jump in.
It's really terrific, it's tantalizing.
Having heard the melody, it is plain for you to see
what the band will be in the 21st century.
And every band consists of 200 musicians, a female vocalist as an added attraction, a conductor bumping with the baton in the hand, and on the side whining is the usual flag woman. The kind of a music you can't help but jumping.
It's really terrific, it's tantalizing.
Having heard the melody, it is plain for you to see
what you're about to be in the 21st century.
The instruments on a whole will be sure set in the pace. They would be made of gold from the tenor to the bass. Even the iron man would be using ivory. Well, mama, this is fun of the 21st century. The kind of a music you can't help but jumping.
It's really terrific, it's tantalizing.
Having heard the melody, it is plain for you to see
what you're about to be in the 21st century.
Yes, man. Pan music back to back to back. And not because we did all the tracks in P, doesn't mean to have more pan music coming.
Yes, please. I mean,
and coming.
Yeah, more Peter come.
Coming.
So we could join the P next week when we get to R.
Yes,
So we go to the two big ones. S and T will be very large. And we kind of level off into the other letters. All right.
All right.
More Kitch next week again.
More Kitch next week, Wednesday again. Any final words you want to say for tonight before we wrap up, Zeno?
Well, yes. We into the second phase of the promotion. So by next week, as the month begins, we'll be going full blast ahead with TV, radio, newspapers, full books, interviews, everything to get for the whole month, to get to the end of the month when we make the full staging on month 10. So look out for it and keep your eye on social media and all the other stations who, like this one, will give us a blind to push this, this Kitchener play, where theater meets, theater greets Kalypso.
Theater meets Kalypso.
You will make the work. All right, thanks.
Okay. You're welcome, Zeno. So until next week, Friday, goes willing.
Next week, Wednesday, please.
Next week, Wednesday, yes. We have Zeno and Selector Caribbean. And on behalf of Radio Talk, we would like to say good night and be safe.
All right.